What's up?
We're recording.
All right.
Here we are, Dungeons and not Dungeons. Well, here we are, role-playing game number 2. And this one's exciting because Darren didn't play with us last week, so now Darren's in, and so at some point you'll introduce Darren into the game.
Oh yeah, I know right where to put him.
Great.
If you looked at the comments, you were missed.
I was.
I like very missed. Everyone's like, "Where's Darren?"
Yeah.
And you guys didn't talk about it at all, like in your.
Well, we said he's having surgery on his nuts because there's something wrong with his nuts. I don't know if we were supposed to say that, but.
Okay, no, that's perfect. That's exactly. What
So
happened.
let's start it here, Darren. How are your nuts before we get into this? They better?
They're better. Yeah, thank you.
Did they get him to be somewhat close to the same size?
All right, here we go. Take it away, Timmy.
Okay, so we now are at the cave at the entrance to the Cragmaw hideout. Zach has now decided to take a shot at his friend, or a new friend, or new acquaintance, Bobo.
We're acquaintances. I'm friends with Fut Buckerson.
Me.
I'm just hanging acquaintance style with Bobo Wilcox.
Plus, let's remember, guys, I believe there's still 2 goblins, one of them the leader, left alive. They're right there with you guys, so it's time to act fast. Bobo.
I'm gonna run back into the cave.
I just get away with shooting an arrow at your head. You run back into the cave?
I'm running back in the cave.
I mean, all right, so Sam runs back into the cave. What are we doing? We're running into the cave. We're running out of the cave. He runs back into the
You're
cave.
not running with me, man. I'm running into the cave.
Okay, I'm so annoyed with Sam. I take a fucking I want to shoot him in the ass with my bow
Hold
and
on.
arrow.
Let's let him finish his action. We kind of got to do a turn.
I get my action, then you get your action.
Yes.
Your action is you run. Your action is you run away like a bitch.
But he has to roll.
I'm in the fucking cave. You shot an arrow at me, and I went in the cave, and you're like, "Oh, you little bitch, going in the cave."
All right. You got a 7. So you trip. You trip into the cave.
I don't know why Sam went into the cave. I'm done. I took my shot. I want to go find Fut Buckerson, and like this whole bullshit in the cave is stupid to me.
Okay.
I'm
Sam,
leaving.
while you're in the mouth of the cave, you once again.
Isn't the cave the main part of the game?
Absolutely. So Sam, while you're all right, Zach, you're gonna get one more shot taken at you by this goblin. So you're still standing up there, right?
I left.
You just left? You can't just leave.
That's what he said.
You can start moving away, but you just left the entire. You can't just leave the entire story where there's a goblin still right there, man.
All right, okay, you're the master.
Well, I just thought you.
Wait, why can't you though?
I thought you meant you were just gonna be sticking there.
No, I mean, I said I'm going into the city. I'm gonna go find Fut, and I'm like, why am I shooting?
I like that strategy though. They attack you. I leave. I'm gone.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
I'm not there anymore. I'm in town.
No, they don't.
Dude, I just rolled a 19, so you got hit.
Oh no, Sam, help me, Sam. Sam, you got to get up here. You got to get the fuck out of that cave and get this arrow out of me.
Zach, you should have just left.
Zach's hit points are at 0 now, which means he's unconscious. He's not dead.
Oh,
He's unconscious.
Wait a second.
Yes.
So the guy who took a shot at me is unconscious until I do something?
don't you teabag me. I know where your brain is going, you
my
sick
God.
fuck.
Sam,
Okay.
give him mouth to dick reciprocation. Resuscitation.
Reciprocation.
Dude, if I wake up and there is anything amiss in a way I don't like, you're going to have an enemy like you've never imagined.
Is this a good point to cut over to Fandolin and what Trevor's up to?
Yes.
Before Sam violates Zach.
Anyways, okay, so cut to Fandolin Bar. Trevor is Fut Buckerson. You know that something's going on upstairs in Greg's hotel room.
Right, I hear them all fighting.
And I think we've already determined at this point that you're going to go look, right? You decided, I mean, you've heard it.
Yeah, okay.
You think you should go up there?
Is there a bartender?
Yes.
Is there a bartender up in the room?
No. I'm at the bar. So I asked the bartender. I'm like, hey, there's noise going up there. I think my comedy partner is attacking a lady. What? Can you do something about it?
Right. Well, okay. So the bartender is just a regular human. He says, well, I've got my pet owl bear here. And Fifi, I'll just send Fifi up there to check it out, right? So
Now I got it. Never mind. I don't.
Sure? Because
that seems weird.
Fifi's
I'll
okay
go.
with you.
I know the guy. I'll go.
if there's a problem, Fifi will definitely handle it and possibly.
I don't want to get involved with an owl bear. I'll just go do it.
All right. I mean,
Yeah.
and you understand what an owl bear is?
All right, I'm going up.
Okay. All right. So
I knock on the door.
okay. Someone starts screaming, "Help me! Help me!" And it's like a thick, husky voice, but definitely a lady's. And Greg opens the door. Greg, your orc comedian friend, and he's he's sweaty. He's got a fucking machete in one hand, right? And
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" You know.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Well, we were just hanging out.
Is everything cool? Because it sounded loud downstairs. Everyone could hear you downstairs. I came up to make sure everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. So, should we see if you believe what he just said?
I believe him.
Meanwhile, in the back of the room, the hulking mass that is the lady he was trying to, beat up or whatever,
Mhm.
rises. Okay, this is Darren's character.
Here we go.
Ah, welcome, Darren.
Hello,
Are you ready,
Darren.
Darren?
I am here.
All right, so
Yay.
you're a lady who's just been beat upon by this man who now has his
Wait.
back to you, and you have weapons.
Yeah, so I'll take out my battle axe
Yeah,
and
you've got
I
a big
will slice Greg through the torso and
All right.
disable him.
All righty, so you got 14 damage to him. He's got 15 hit points, so he's like on death's door. He's almost dead. He doesn't even get a turn in this situation. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
So I think this is pretty much taken care of. So I'm going to go back down to the bar. Like, she's obviously got this under control. Or no, you know what I do? I tie Greg up.
There we go.
I
Let's roll for
tie
dexterity.
Greg up into a chair.
Okay. All right, you got 21. You tied him up very well with perfect knots.
All right.
It looks
So he-
amazing.
So he's tied up. And now I'm like, so now I want to figure out like what's going on here. Like so investigate.
All righty. So,
No, wait, you know what? Before this, I cut one of Greg's thumbs off so he knows I mean business. Like while he's tied in the chair. I just cut his thumb
okay.
right there so he knows like I'm serious.
Okay.
All for that.
I love that Trevor has been so gentle this whole time.
And now your best friend is wounded, and you tie him up and cut off his thumb.
I want him to know that I'm not like joking around. Like I'm like I need to figure. I'm.
What's the mystery? He was doing blow. He got out of hand. He beat up a lady. She killed him, and you're like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. Don't you think it's
he
a little?
wants to know
don't you
why
think-
he was his friend.
Don't you think it's convenient that I go to a bar and I want to do a comedy show and then some guy shows up behind me and then he was like, "What are you doing? I could be in a comedy show."
He's on cocaine. Have you ever been on cocaine? This is what they do. Everyone's your friend. You want to start a band. You want to start a big project.
Well, I'm on cocaine too. We've
cokehead.
been doing cocaine all night. I cut
So
his
your
thumb off.
investigation is also a symptom of cocaine.
I don't know.
That's what's going on. You're high, and you're like, I got to get to the bottom of this.
I'm not.
Doesn't exist.
I'm
Man,
not
that-
that high. I
That's
just
how
know
Sherlock Holmes did everything.
something's rotten in Denmark here, and I'm gonna figure it out.
So you successfully cut off his thumb, but he's already almost dead. So by cutting off his thumb, he loses enough blood and he's dead now.
Oh shit!
So, he only had 1 hit point, man, and he just sawed his fucking thumb off.
What an insane decision you just made.
I feel really bad.
I was hoping maybe you could, talk to him and find
I go
out.
back down to the bar.
Well, what about, hold on. Before you leave his room, if you
Yeah.
want to find out anything, I'm just going to say, he does have some luggage up there. Like a satchel
Yeah.
or some stuff.
I take his luggage.
Are you going to look in it?
Sometimes. Oh yeah, I guess I'll do it now. Yes. Yeah.
Just hang on to it for a long time. And
I
then
look in his luggage. I investigate his luggage. Also, I should say something to Darren. Hi, by the way, how are you? I was his friend.
Wait, what's
hey,
Darren's name?
How's it going? Peppermint Pissy.
Okay. I'll do that.
I like that. Hello, Peppermint Pissy. My name is Fut. Do you want
Just
to be
Fut?
Do you want to be in a comedy group with me?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
something I've always dreamed of.
The guy
Really?
that I guess we both just killed was in a group with me, but he's dead. But it's a 2-man act. So
He would have been the
Now it's-
third.
So we are friends, right?
Okay.
All right. Now, before we leave town, I have to look in this briefcase or whatever.
You might want to.
Okay, I open his briefcase.
Okay. So let's roll for your investigation skills. Oh, you got good investigation. All right.
Hell yeah, I'm a wizard.
Hell yeah. So you got 18. So you go
I investigated the shit out of it.
How hard is it to look inside of a briefcase? Why does that need to be rolled for?
When I do it, it doesn't look hard at all.
Since you looked in this bag so well, you find stitched to the side of it, it says property of Clark.
So he stole this.
Or, maybe he works for Clark. And it says address, Cragmaw Hideout. Property of Clark, Cragmaw Hideout.
Wait, is that where Sam and I are right now?
Yes.
So
my God.
I go to Peppermint. I'm like, can you believe this shit?
No.
It's not even his briefcase. It's a different guy named Clark's briefcase. This whole time, this guy was a fucking thief.
You know what I could do is I could do a magic spell and have him come back to life for like 5 minutes, and we can find out who this Clover guy is.
Do that.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, you got an 18, and we'll just add that to your intelligence.
That's a good roll.
So, Peppermint Pissy successfully brings Greg back to life for a minute. She's never done this spell before, so this is the first time that so Greg's in his chair, and he gets up, he wakes up, and he says, "What the fuck? Where's my thumb?"
I put my cigarette out right in his hand, and I look at him and be like, "Why were you following me at the bar?"
Okay, and so you got a 9 for your intimidation. So he's like, "I don't have to tell you shit. I work for Clark."
That really pisses me off. And so I take a dagger and I stab it right through his ears, through the brain, the other side.
Wait, so you guys brought this guy back to interrogate him.
Yeah.
Ask him one question. He's like, "I work for this guy," and then it's Darren off, so he's killing him.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has a knife in his fucking head, and he goes, "No, we're just hired to get you all to the cave. Oh God, I'm sorry." Like now he's freaking out. So it was a good tactic.
How did you know I was going to be at that bar?
I was told to follow you.
By who?
By Clark.
Who's Clark?
Clark is the goblin boss. He's the guy that told us.
The guy who has this briefcase? This guy?
Yes. Did you think, hold on, I know I'm almost dead again, but when I said Clark and you saw Clark in my briefcase, you thought there'd be 2 different Clarks?
I thought you said Clark. But like, okay.
We're trying to stop Gundren and his brothers from buying this mine.
So he's trying to stop Gundren and his brothers from buying the mine?
We've got Gundren, and your other friends are probably already dead. Yeah.
I slap him.
He's just died. But okay.
I slap him anyway.
You want to roll for
What do you say when you slap him, Trevor?
You've been an asshole this whole time I knew you. I'm glad you're dead.
Let's jump to Sam and Zach. So, Sam, so you're in the cave.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Do you remember before how we killed those goblins and we put them 69ing each other?
Right.
All right, I'm gonna set Zach up so he's 69ing one of those goblins. And then I'm gonna get on my cell phone and call Trevor.
So did Sam arrange me to be blowing this dude and getting blown by this dude also?
Let's do a roll for it. Let's do a roll. Okay.
Are we doing a 6-9 position, as Timmy calls it?
Yes, a 6 and 9 position.
Okay, but before I check inventories, I call Trevor.
Right. Okay, so you're calling Trevor. So Trevor, you guys are in the bar, and your phone starts buzzing in your pocket.
Dude. Shit has been fucked up here.
Oh, shit has been fucked up here.
Remember that guy Greg I was talking about?
Yeah. I don't
Turns out he's like stealing people's briefcases, and like he tried to beat up somebody, a lady who's like one of my, like, she's in my comedy thing now, and her name's Peppermint. And anyway, so we interrogated him, and we found out there's like a whole mystery going on.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I got something to show you. You got to see this.
Okay.
It's super funny. You're going to laugh your ass off.
All right.
All right, well, I'm taking a picture.
Sweet.
I'm sending it to Trevor.
Okay.
And
so
I
it's gonna
see.
And it's a photo of me. Am I naked? What is? Describe the photo.
You're lying on your back with arrows, one arrow on your shoulder and one on your back. You've got a dead naked goblin kind of resting on top of your head.
Why'd you do all that shit to him?
Because it's funny. I thought you get a kick out of it.
We were doing that to goblins, not like our friends.
Also, he shot an arrow at me.
Oh.
And then I see the picture of Zach laying there 69ing, and I see his face, and I say, "Oh my God, he's beautiful." Let's go.
What?
Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go help your friend.
All right, I like this.
Darren is into it.
So you guys are going to head back out of town and meet up?
I guess if she wants to.
Okay. On the way out, the bartender asks you, "Do you want to take my owl bear with you? Looks like you're going somewhere dangerous."
I'm good.
Big monster, half owl, half bear, basically knives for hands and teeth.
I turn to you and I say, "Let's bring him. He could be entertaining."
Do you know how to fucking deal with an owl bear?
I
You
don't.
know the first thing about an owl bear?
But we could do something really funny probably with an owl bear, like down the road.
I'm like, whatever. All right, it's on you. You're taking care of it.
All right. Should we see
Okay.
if Darren
I'll
can
take care
convince
of it.
Trevor
Yeah,
to take
I'm
the owl
I'm
bear
not
with
doing any. I'm not walking. I'm not doing anything for it.
And I say, "Really?
Like, yes,
Oh my God. Thank
Get it.
you."
Okay,
so
so
much. All right.
are we're gonna bring the owl bear with?
I
Yes.
guess.
I have a feeling about this owl bear.
All right, so we go back to the cave.
Yep. So you're on the cart. So in the meanwhile, Sam, you're sitting in the woods alone with your unconscious friend, who you've now put a goblin penis all over. All right. So about an hour or two later, these guys roll up on the cart. It's the same cart they had dropped off Gundren's materials with, but now it's empty.
Sup?
No!
Sup?
What?
That's our thing.
Sup?
All right.
Okay.
Nice to
This is
meet
Peppermint. This is Bobo.
you, Bubba Wilcox.
How do you do?
I'd like you guys to meet Hypotamus 7.
Hyphenpotamus 7.
Hyphenpotamus 7.
You're unconscious. All right.
I investigate him a little bit closer. I remove the orc's testicles. I peel them off of his face, and I fall more madly in love.
Okay. Okay. So you're starting to do that. And meanwhile, now that Hyphenpotamus is coming out of it, it's his charisma. He just got a 17 plus 3. So he just rolled a 20 for charisma. So you are just falling. I mean, he just looks amazing to you. You're just falling head over heels for him right now. Like as he's coming out, it's just like sun bouncing off of his beautiful.
It happens. It happens.
Can I say, while this is happening, like,
Yeah.
and Darren's distracted, I kind of give a little bit of poison to the bear.
Now, I don't want to just let you suddenly have whatever materials you have, but I did let
I'm
you.
a wizard.
No, you can. Yeah, you're right. You're a wizard. All right,
Yeah.
so you can poison the bear.
I
That's
give him
fine.
a little bit.
I just want to point out we're deep into the second round of this, and Wizard has not used spells. Okay, so 0 spells, but he's trying to poison people.
I'm
He cut
saving
off
it.
somebody's thumb.
He cut off
put
someone's
him
thumb.
in an arm bar.
Yeah. So
He did a joke at a bar that nobody liked.
he's more like a Michael Madsen character than a wizard. But
Yeah.
so,
All right, do I wake up now?
yeah. So Zach's waking up. I got to roll for damage to the bear real quick though. So. All right, so, well, the bear has a lot of hit points. It's at 59. Now it's at 56 because Trevor just poisoned it, but the poison's still in his system.
Okay.
All right, now Hyphenpotamus 7 starts to come alive, and right when you wake up, you're looking in the face of a huge green half-orc woman who with long lashes and big pouty lips, and she's just smiling at you.
And
And that's the first thing you see.
I say, get this thing the fuck away from me.
Okay.
And then am I up? Can I
So
like,
you're up. You have 2/3 of your hit points restored, so now you got 6 hit points again.
and I'm like, there's a fucking arrow in my back.
Right.
And then I turn around, I'm like, Bobo,
Yes.
I show Hypopotamus the picture that Bobo sent me.
What the fuck is this shit?
You shot an arrow at me.
So you shoot an arrow in my back and you make me fucking orc?
I didn't shoot an arrow in your back.
Why is there an arrow in my back, you bitch?
The goblin shot you. The one I saved you. I killed a goblin.
You saved me by arranging me to 69 a goblin and then texting it to my only friend out here.
No, you
saving
saved another goblin over here.
How did you save me? Did you bring me back to life?
No, I threw a javelin.
No, you didn't.
No, Peppermint brought you back to life. This is Peppermint.
So Peppermint saved me.
Yeah.
You fucking took a photo. You arranged me in a compromising position, took a photo and texted it. That's saving me?
After I threw a javelin.
And then I say, wait, Bobo hurt you? Hurt your heart?
Yes, you weird, freaky, giant psycho bitch. This guy hurt me.
While they're arguing, I stabbed the bear a little.
But just hold on. Okay, fine. You can stab the bear a little.
While no one's looking.
All right, the bear is upset. Like, you can't just, like, get away with that.
There's down to 45. We could have used this bear, man.
You only rolled an 11, and the owl bear's armor class is better than that. It's a big, tough old bear. It's got a 13. So
it doesn't
anyways,
do anything?
I was rolling while y'all were arguing was, so deep in the cave is Clark, who is the boss. You've heard about him. He's the boss of the cave. He's got a goblin with him. And he's got a wolf with him, and the wolf, obviously being a wolf, heard you and is now coming out of the cave and has successfully snuck up on you guys. Sam and Trevor have not noticed him. Darren and Zach both rolled well enough to notice the wolf. So now you see this fucking wolf creeping out of the cave.
All right. Here's what I do. I say, all right, I shouldn't even do what I'm about to do right now because you're such a fucking horrible friend, but I'm going to do you a solid and say there's a wolf behind. Yeah, you. Yeah. What are you pretending that you didn't just do something awful? Are you seriously going to pretend?
Friends? Since when are we friends?
Oh, okay. You know what? I misspoke. No, I misspoke. I said something that was incorrect. We're not. Therefore, Timmy, I choose not to warn him about the wolf.
Okay. So now.
But you're friends with me, and it's behind me too.
I go, foot.
Okay, we got to see if this is successful.
I look over.
But I go like, be cool.
Meanwhile, the wolf has now gotten very close, and it's going to try and bite Trevor. So.
And then I say, Bobo, there's a wolf over there. Get it.
The wolf got a 10, you're 12, so it didn't hit you. So the wolf snaps at Trevor. Now, obviously, everybody knows there's a wolf.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So I put a spell on the wolf.
Okay.
To make it attack the bear.
Okay. Let's, we'll see how we do here. You got a 10. You get to add +3, so you got a 13.
So let's send him over to the bear.
All right, so the wolf's heading over to the bear. Okay, now we're at Zach's turn.
All right, I'm seething with rage at Sam, and I say, watch what I do to this wolf. I'm pretending that you are the wolf. And then I pull my dagger out that has served me so well in the past, and I attack the wolf with everything I have.
Let's see.
Wait, and then what are you going to say when you do that?
I say, I wish this was Sam or Bobo as I'm cutting it.
Oh, my gosh. So you did 6 damage to it. So wolf's got 11. So you've done 6 points of damage to it. So now it's down to 5. So it's like, it's not dead, but it's like, stumbling.
I fucked it up. I fucked the wolf
real bad.
I'm going to swing my great axe at it.
What do you say?
I don't wish this was Hyphenpotamus 7. I don't think we should be fighting. You started this.
All right, so you hit it.
You say that as you swing an axe at a wolf.
Wait,
That's already very wounded.
Can you say that whole line again?
I don't wish this was Hyphenpotamus 7. I think we should cooperate. You started this.
I'll tell you what. It was not a very good damage roll. You only got a 2, but you get +3, and he only had 5 hit points, so you just killed the wolf. So the wolf is unconscious. I now feel bad for the wolf, and the combat round is over.
So then I say, hey guys, Law and Order SVU, executive produced by Dick Wolf, and I shoot the wolf in the dick with a bow and arrow.
Ah! It's already dead.
I
Go
know.
for it.
So I
It's
just
unconscious.
boom.
It's unconscious.
Yeah. So I shoot in the dick with a bow and arrow, and I'm like,
All right, cool.
Dick Wolf.
And I see this, and I think it's hilarious, and I just start laughing really hard.
I mean, we all do. We're all dying laughing.
Okay.
This is great.
Guys,
Well, I have something I would like to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important to me that you both delete the photos from your cameras right now and show it to me.
I delete mine. I'm fine with that.
Delete
Okay.
mine. I'm fine with it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't even.
And I also want everyone to swear you're not going to talk about what happened to me
Okay.
Yeah.
to anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to swear you stop shooting at me with arrows.
I never shot an arrow at you, ever.
While
Okay.
they're arguing, I go, hey guys, who's afraid of vagina wolf? And I shoot the wolf in the vagina with a bow and arrow.
Wait, well, you shot the wolf in the dick with an arrow a little bit ago.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dead-
He still says he shoots it in the taint. The joke is
Yeah.
the same. The joke lands.
Yeah.
The joke lands.
Joke lands.
No one
Arrows.
cares about the wolf's genitalia. And
Goddamn, but you know what? You should
Get it.
be a goddamn comedian. We got to get you up on a stage, buddy.
okay, so in the meantime, I mean, that wolf wasn't by itself, right? It was like, I mean, it ran out of a cave. Clark saw it run out, and so now Clark and his two goblin guards are coming with him. You know.
We'll
So I
take
turn,
it.
I turn to the guys. I'm like, I got this. I turn to Clark.
Clark says, "Who defies Clark?" And Clark is a bugbear. Okay, so a bugbear basically looks like that's really a fucking thing in here. I swear to God. And he's got a club, and he obviously is huge and scary, anyways. So, and so that's Clark, and he's got two goblins with him.
And I'm like, hey, Clark, right?
Clark.
Yeah, I got your briefcase.
You have Clark's briefcase. I'm
Yeah.
making all this shit up, so sorry. You have Clark's briefcase.
Yeah, because you sicked that guy on me to find out what bar I was going to.
Greg, bring me Greg.
I killed him.
You killed Greg?
Yeah, he stole your briefcase. I got your briefcase back.
Clark gave Greg briefcase. Greg Clark's road agent.
I turned to the rest of the guys. I'm like, I have misjudged this situation.
Yeah, man.
Just explain it to this guy. He'll get it.
So Clark, I thought he stole your briefcase, so we killed him.
Clark crime lord. Clark run thieves. Thieves take Grundon and friends. We want Grundon's mine. Greg's supposed to kill you. He had Clark's items.
Does anybody know what the fuck this guy
No.
is talking about at
Like-
all?
This money.
What does that have to do with Clark? What is he talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, Clark, look, Clark, you do you. Like, whatever you're doing is like, we're not involved. I'm just telling you, we killed your boy, but
We didn't kill your boy.
Peppermint and I did,
Okay.
but we thought he was stealing from you.
Okay, so there's your piece. You just rolled a pretty decent charisma roll against Clark. Clark says, Clark want to believe halfling. But human has human has axe. Several goblins killed with short sword and arrow.
Oh, I say, I go to the guys, I huddle up, and I'm like, I think I got this. We got to make a sacrifice here. Okay. So I go back to Clark, and I'm like, Clark, it was this bear that killed everybody, like that attacked all of your people. And sometimes a bear's claws can look like a short sword and stuff like that.
Okay, so Trevor convinces Clark that it's the owl bear.
Fuck him up, Clark.
All right, so, and you still call him Clark. All right. Oh, and just while this is happening, you could still faintly hear a human voice screaming for help at the cave. Help me.
So I go to Hypopotamus. I'm like, who's that guy? Have you heard that before?
That is the most annoying sound. I've been hearing it all day. this person in the
What?
cave.
So Clark has a Morning Star, right? You guys know what that is? The stick with a spiky metal ball in the end. So he's swinging that at the owlbear. He just rolled a 16 to do that. So it's so he did some damage to it. Now the owlbear is going to try and hit Clark. 12. So okay, Clark is almost dead now. He was dead. Clark only has 5 hit points left. The owlbear is hurt and poisoned, but now it's pissed and trying to kill Clark. So
And then I turn to Poopamoose, and I say,
Poopamoose.
and he's little, right? He's like
Yeah.
I'm a halfling.
and I'm
He's a little guy.
huge. So
Yeah.
I pick him up kind of like and hold him like a baby. And I say, do you ever think a little guy like you and an orc like me could make it? Like that.
And I say, guys,
hold on. Let's see what you say. Let's see how this works on you.
I know what I say. I'm like, guys, get this thing fuck away from me. What even is this?
And I go, oh.
So you guys can
So
now
fucking help me, guys. Get this fucking thing off me. What the fuck?
Meanwhile, by the way, one of the goblins that was standing over by the doorway ran back into the cave, and another one tried to run but tripped and has fallen. So now,
So how many goblins are laying there?
Gives a shit. Hey, Bobo. What? Get me down.
I use a spell to slow the bear down as it's fighting against what's his name?
so you're slowing down the thing that's fighting Clark.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Trevor hates the bear. He doesn't. He's indifferent to Clark.
It's totally fine. Are we back to Clark's turn now or what? Okay.
I
So what are you gonna do?
I take a knife and I stab Clark in the throat.
Jesus. Okay. So,
That came out of nowhere. This has been a crazy turn of events.
well, we're all about those, aren't we? So, okay. So you just rolled a natural 20, which is like the best you can do. So in Clark's last gasp of life, so he goes, Clark don't understand, and then falls over dead.
And then I throw his briefcase at him and I'm like, take your fucking briefcase.
Zach, you are up, buddy. So Clark's dead. There's still this owlbear. The owlbear is, it's poisoned and it's hurt and it's not quite sure who its friends are, but it's just a beast. So, and there's
All
still
right.
one goblin that is running into the caves. So
Let me throw something out there. But you seem to have a problem, Mr. Wizard, with this wounded animal here.
What?
Maybe what with owlbear, right?
What are you
don't
talking
like
about? I love owlbear. What are you talking about?
Well, we all fucking have seen you. You've been
Yeah.
stabbing it and poisoning it. You tried to slow it down while it's Do you deny that you've been literally undermining this thing's survival for the last 10 minutes in front of everyone?
I brought owlbear here. Owlbear's.
You've been bad mouthing it.
When?
You stabbed it. You fed it
You didn't-
poison.
Wait, he didn't see me stab it.
yeah, everybody saw you.
Trying to injure.
Look, nobody cares. We all are so indifferent about this bear. No one's mad at you. Fuck the bear. I'm saying,
Okay.
why don't we make a new corpse out of this bear and have ourselves a good
Okay.
time?
I thought you guys liked the bear. Yeah, I don't like this bear.
No, let's kill it.
All right.
Who's with me? Do we all agree? Does
What?
anyone not want to kill the bear?
Why did you take the bear in the first place?
Penelope wanted it.
Peppermint.
Peppermint wanted it.
I think it could be funny if we have the demon guy's head inside the bear's asshole, and then he could be like looking like the bear's his head and make him try and suck his own dick.
I mean, it is funny. Comedy is subjective, but that's objectively funny.
I overhear this conversation, and I don't like the blue humor. And
Right. You're
Okay.
so,
Do you want to head towards the cave? Maybe there's some spell books or something in there.
wait, is the goblin still in there?
There's a goblin in there. There's also a faint voice that continues going, help me, somebody, coming out of the cave.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah.
All right, I'm just getting him down to this part here. So when you walk in, you go in. There's a human guy, a warrior, held prisoner in this chamber. So he's just sitting there, and he says, "You, please come help me. Are you one of Gundren's friends?"
And I say, yes.
Okay. So he explains that, Gundren was the guy that hired these guys to take this cart in the first place. And the cart got attacked. The horses got killed. These guys didn't know what was going on. And so he explains that he was hired by Gundren and his brothers, who are Tharden and Nundro. And their idea is to go eventually find this long-lost mine that they can cash in called Fandelver's Mine and make a whole bunch of money.
Whoa. So Goblin, do you know where this mine is?
No idea. But we all know who the wizard is that knows where the brothers are that know where the mine is.
Who's that?
His name is Iarno Albrecht, and he lives in Phandalin. That's the town those guys were in before when they
Wait a minute. Phandalin is where you were doing your comedy shows.
That's
right.
I'm a big deal in Phandalin.
Dude, what? All right. This wizard lives there? Iron Bar?
Yes.
Yeah, Iarno. Yes.
All right, so then I go in the cage to offer my hand and like help the guy. And as I'm going into the cage, the door closes behind me and it locks again.
Okay.
Oh.
I like that Darren's just trying to make romantic comedy scenarios for him and all these guys.
So then I'm at a restaurant and my ex-boyfriend is at that table and my boss is at that table.
Darren's going so the farmer has 2 daughters.
Okay, Darren, what do you want to say to him? Let's find out what happens. What do you say?
Well, there's just one of you and one of me. Have you ever been with an orc before?
Okay, you rolled a 16 for that. Sildar says, nay.
And before Sildar even speaks, I just grab his head and start French kissing him. But
all right. And you got a 17 for that dexterity, so you smoothly grab him and just start Frenching him right there. And
is he into it?
Yeah, let's find out. No.
Of course he's not. That's a terrible thing to do to a person.
I know.
They're trying to get out of prison. You lock yourself in prison. It's like, have you ever been with an orc and then Jesus.
It's not even prison. Prison involves a justice system. He was a fucking captive by fucking monsters.
Here's what I propose. If I may.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here when that freak bitch comes out of this cave. I'd like to be long gone because she
Peppermint?
is terrible. What?
Peppermint's fine.
No, Peppermint's not fine, dude. Peppermint looks at me in a way I am not comfortable with. All right?
That's in your head.
Peppermint didn't cradle you at her bosom. It's not cool.
It wasn't. I don't think she meant it like that.
She did. She's freaky. I am quite sure that she meant it that way.
Are you thinking a little full of yourself?
Bobo, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know.
Are you kidding me right now? All right.
I think she just likes you as a friend.
I sincerely disagree. But
meanwhile, the owl bear.
I like her. She's cool.
The owl bear is looking at you guys, right?
Oh, fuck this thing.
Now the thing is back.
What's it doing?
I'm like, guys, let's murk this motherfucker.
Yes. Can we? I'm so sick of this thing. Whatever it is. I'm gonna say yes. Fut, do you want to kill this thing? Let's go. I pull out my dagger. I'm gonna try again with the classic halfling throat slit.
Okay. Zach just rolled a crit on that thing.
So a crit means that I just went to town, right?
Critical. You got a critical because you rolled a natural 20. Now he's got enough hit points that I can't just say, oh, you kill him on a minute. But you're gonna do a lot of damage to him. He's down to about 30. What did I do the math? He was at about 34. So now he's down to 16. So he's like almost dead. So good job, Zach.
And you know what I say as I slit his throat?
What?
Interspecies breeding is a crime against God. And I slit his throat. Owls and bears should never lie together. Read the fucking Bible.
I didn't know he was a Bible thumper. So
yeah.
He's
Christian. 7? Are you kidding? Yes. He has a lot of ideas about how the world should work.
Meanwhile, back in the love cage. All right, Peppermint, what's up?
So I've been forcing him on, kissing me or whatever. Yeah. And I want to get down with him. And I know, it's been a long time for him. He's been in a cage or whatever. So, but I started jerking him, and nobody's touched him in a while. He gets hard.
Okay. You can't just say he gets hard. You have to roll.
Yeah, we have to see. We do have to kind of take a pause there. I mean,
I have a lot of things I want to do.
he's all about it. We fuck, and then we break out of the cage.
It's similar to we have to check his kind of willpower against your charisma, because you might have all these things you want to do, but it's important to get consent. All right, so you rolled a 10, so that's all right. So he's like
it's a half chub
down there working it.
And I say, I know something that feels better, and I enter him into my genitalia.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna do a dexterity. We're gonna check your dexterity versus his charisma.
He says, I know something that feels better. That's what you say.
Okay.
You're like, oh, my hands aren't working. I know something that feels better.
Okay, are you gonna try anything else?
I'll go for the tit job, actually. Let's go with that.
So I guess once again it'll be charisma. Let's get you a good roll. Come on, I want to see this work out. That's a 10. It's all right.
Timmy's nonplussed reaction of like going for the tit job.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess that would be charisma as well.
But what I'm trying, I want to have sex with him.
Here we go,
is that what you're going for?
Yes. And then while we're doing it, I say, what is the wizard's name? The guy who has all the loot or whatever.
Which we already know.
And I think he already told you.
What? You already told me?
Yeah, that's okay.
He laid it all out for you already. You don't have to titty fuck this guy.
He's so confused.
He's like, I already told you.
So,
is that why you're doing
I'll
this?
tell you again.
Please stop.
He's humping your chest in this cage. And
It's like I'm being manhandled by this orc with memento.
He says, fuck.
All right. I forgot that I knew that, so forgive me. Sorry about that. Anyway, okay, so then I enter his member into me.
His what?
Who speaks like this?
What are you entering?
I'm trying to go along with the game.
What are you entering?
He has sex with me.
I enter his member to me? Are you in the Bible? What is
He's
this?
trying to sound medieval.
You talk crazy.
I get annoyed with this. I throw him to the side and I say, thanks for the porkin'. And then I bust out of the cage.
Okay. Yeah, let me see if you bust out of the cage. All right, yeah. So you push him aside and push the door open.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now the owlbear is ready for it. The owlbear's like understands it's about to die, so it just lashes out.
See, and I'm like, this thing is insane.
It should have never been here.
Okay. So Darren's really the closest to it, so it's swiping at Darren.
When two species breed, God is affronted. This is the result.
But Darren, the thing is, this thing is at the end of its life, and it's fucking crazy. Also, I only rolled a 2 for it to swipe at you. It only has one paw left, so it swipes you with one paw. It doesn't even hit you.
And I go, whoa, it wasn't me. And I get all close, and I hold its neck, and I look to my new friends, and I say, finish her off.
Jesus Christ. Okay, and that works. So everybody's like, all right, we need to respect her wishes.
I take my axe and I go to chop it.
What do you say?
And I go, have you seen Old Yeller?
You only got a 5, so you just miss it. All right, Zach.
And I say to these guys, all right, for the first time tonight, I will attempt violence upon this beast.
And he just rolled a 2, so you swung again and miss and drop your sword. Jesus Christ. Maybe this die's broken. I don't know. I'll try this green one. Trevor, you gonna do anything?
I gouge its eyes out.
Okay.
With your bare hands.
Yeah.
I'm holding.
She's holding it. Put
That
it
was a 5. So you just go like this, and the owlbear's like, there's going to head up.
Let's go around 2. We got to try again. Everyone's got to try again.
And the owlbear just goes, what?
All right. Who's up? Sam?
Now, hold on. Darren, you've got the thing. I don't want to tell anybody what to do, but Darren, you're a very strong race of creature. and you have your arms around its neck.
Nah, dude, Darren, you got to let us do this. It's a matter of dignity. We got to finish what we started.
We're like, Peppermint, this is personal.
And I'm like, guys, I can do it. I can do it.
No. I got an idea. I really want to try.
Okay. And I'm like, are you sure? And I have my fingers on the owl's jugular. Like I could rip it out.
No.
I don't know.
Sam, you're up. You've dropped your axe. What do you want to do?
I take my javelin and I just I don't throw it. I just use it like a stabbing weapon.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Through
Jesus.
the heart.
That was a 1. So you stab yourself in the foot with your javelin. And I'm sorry,
You've
man.
been doing that a lot.
Zach, your turn.
I say, let's kick things up a notch. And then I go, like I try and drop kick it in the ribs.
That's a 6. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just
It doesn't hurt it at all.
plus you're little. Trevor?
I take a stick and I put it right at its eyeball and I just slam it into it.
Hang on. Please God, let this work. That was a 3. Okay.
Oh.
That's gonna do
The stick
We got to go
breaks.
again. We got to go again. We got to
No, guys, I'm tired of it.
Peppermint, chill out. We got this.
Peppermint, we can do this. We can do it.
I say no. I'm over it, and I rip. I'm ripping from the neck the owl's entire head off.
All right. So
That should make Zach happy.
that was a 14, and she gets plus strength. So
God.
I gotta point out though, you were so against the crossbreeding. She ripped the owl part completely out of the bear part.
You're right.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
I do appreciate you separating the species.
You like me?
No.
So I say to everybody, guys, I'm really proud of us today. I'm like, I think we solved the mystery. I think we
did.
beat all the bad guys. I think we've done great.
No.
And we have a mission ahead of us to go get this
find the wizard.
rich guy.
Yeah.
Go.
So-
And wait, is that town where the wizard is? Do you have a show there?
Well, I'm trying to get a show there.
If we
Wait a
could
minute.
not, if we could
Do we
use
all have a
riches,
show there? Who's
Yeah.
with me?
Are you guys kidding? You guys will be in my comedy group if we go
I'm
back
in.
into town.
You have my deck.
axe.
We have a
Peppermint.
short sword.
Peppermint, are you cool with these guys joining?
I am.
Bobo?
You got my javelin.
All right.
Then,
What are we
then
called?
the,
Well, I thought we were originally going to be called Buckerson and Meyers,
I love it.
but Myers is dead.
It's still a great name.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
and
still be
I-
called Buckerson and Myers.
Yeah.
Buckerson and Myers.
So it's kind of like an homage to the first guy in the group that died, Greg.
the first
He
guy.
seemed
And
great. He seemed great.
we're in a comedy troupe with a guy where the name is one guy who's dead and then another guy in the group.
It's like Fleetwood Mac.
It is
Okay.
like Fleetwood Mac. Yeah. you're
Meanwhile,
right.
the goblin that you guys were beating half to death and left there, the one that you tricked to come out. So he raises his hand and says, "Can I join?" And he only rolled a 6 for that. So
And I shoot him with a bow and arrow, and I say,
that you stole from your friend.
yeah, I shoot him in the taint, and I say, taint gonna be in our comedy group.
You only got a 4 for that. So you said the cool line, but the arrow just totally went wide. So
And I'm going to say, throwing this out there, what if we put this wounded goblin on the cart and we could string him up and make him part of the act? And at our show, he could just be like almost dying, just on the stage while we're doing our bit, you know?
It's a gimmick. It's an angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is a perfect point to stop.
Is
just
this
saying
a good to be continued?